Welcome to NCC Sports. I'm Zach Card. 1 week ago, the college men's basketball transfer portal opened up, and since then, over 1,000 student athletes have entered the portal, according to The Athletic, all to see if the grass is a little greener and maybe earn a little more green. Syracuse is not immune to the call of the portal. 4 Orange have already entered their name.
Zach Card joins us from outside. Zach, how is it out there?
It feels great out here, Andrew. The spring has finally sprung in Syracuse, and the spring game got kicked off earlier this weekend. It was a lot of fun. On that day, the day started off with the ribbon cutting at the new Football Performance Center. Then we went to a party on the quad with the quad walk, and then into the spring game. Now, starting quarterback Ricky Collins did not make the game with a hand injury, so we'll have to wait for the regular season to see him on the field. But Fran Brown made some coaching staff changes, including bringing on Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney in a player development role. Early in the game, Jakari Williams uncorks the deep ball to Justice Ross Simmons, and he gets up and finds it.
What do you think that brings to the table for Syracuse?
It brings a whole lot of versatility. We saw the Heisman winner last season, Travis Hunter, play both sides of the ball, DB, wide receiver, just like we see Demetrius Samuel Jr. do. They stack up about the same, 6'1", 185 to about 190. Very similar in measurements. He was a top 20 recruit out of Florida, and he just turned 17 2 weeks ago. Pretty young guy, so he's got a lot to prove and a lot more to improve on.
Yeah, that's right, Andrew. The Orange were hoping for a rebound after a tough loss to Maryland last time out. And today it was a battle of the colors. The Orange and the Crimson haven't played each other since 2006. Syracuse took that one, and they also took the 17 before it. That's right, SU had never lost, 18-0. Well, Harvard is ranked 15th in the country, no slouch. And Coach Gary Byrne has them trending up. Cuse get one back, and Michael Leo with a chance to tie it, and it's saved. Harvard take their first bite of the Orange, and it's oh so sweet. Not very sweet for Coach Gary Gate, who's taken this as a learning opportunity.
Can't just show up and expect to win.
Since the loss to Harvard over a month ago, Syracuse men's lacrosse had put on a 3-game win streak, outscoring opponents 46-17. They even beat rival 7th-ranked Johns Hopkins in that span. But now another test comes to the Dome, Colgate. Subtle foreshadowing here, it's going to be a big game for Mr. 2-2 Joey Spallina.
Offense that we saw today?
Yeah, I mean, you just look at the score line, 24 points pops out at you. There was 12 different goal scorers and 16 different players with a point. They spread around that offense a ton. They went on 2 different 10-0 runs, and that is huge. They didn't go on a single 10-0 run at all last year. Now, the last time they scored 24 points in the game, you got to go back a couple years. That's opening day against Holy Cross in 2022, where they scored 28. This offense was on fire today.
In sports tonight, the Mustangs make history on the court. Welcome to sports. I'm Zach Card. Last year, Marcellus boys basketball took home its first Section 3 championship. This year, they went back-to-back, but the ultimate goal was always a state championship. And today, the Mustangs pulled off the win in Binghamton, bringing home their first Class B state championship in program history.
And only game above 20 points.
The first 9 years under Coach Nick Medicis weren't pretty. Rome Free Academy won just 39 games. They needed a new way to play. Then, chaos ensued.
Definition of insanity is just doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
Coach Medicis picked between extremes, fast or slow.
We decided to go the fast way, so we kind of took it to the 1,000th level possible.
On the court, it's up and down action. Pressure on at all times. At its core, chaos means having more mental and physical toughness, something the city of Rome takes pride in.
Oh, they're a blue-collared team. They'll fight and bite, and they'll get up when they're down, and they come back.
After embracing chaos, the Black Knights saw immediate success. They added over 10 wins from the season before, and around the same time, Coach Medicis started an AAU team and added youth programs. That created a pipeline from the Copper City to RFA.
I first met him probably 7th grade when I was on JV.
I think 7th grade, I'm pretty sure, 7th grade.
This group of players was in grade school when the program started to turn around. Now they're setting the example for the next in line.
You know, now you look at the youth and they're all excited about playing together because they want to be the next group just like the current group.
In their final game of the season, the Rome community took over the gym at Mohawk Valley Community College.
We were rocking. Yeah, we're Romans, and we're there to support our team.
It's a community program. I mean, that's really what it is. it's Rome. We're all in it together.
From the heart of chaos, I'm Zach Card, NCC Sports. Tyler Locker netted 34 goals with 33 assists as he led RFA to the sectional finals. His 67 points in a single season puts him at second all-time for the Black Knights, behind a record that has stood for over 50 years. Despite all the personal accolades, Locker says his line mates deserve just as much credit.
It's a very special bond we have. Those guys, they've got me through a lot of stuff, and getting me to where I am now with all these points and goals, they've really kind of just set me up and put me there.
In an early season matchup against West Genesee, Tyler Locker was on 99 career points. He got to 100 when he dished it off to a freshman teammate who had not scored a point yet. After the game, coach asked him if he wanted to keep the puck, but Locker said no. He wanted to make the moment about his teammate instead.
I mean, he was a big part of our team this year, so as a freshman coming in here and scoring against our biggest rival, I think that's a very special moment for him and for me. I mean, I know it was my 100th point, but that was a really special moment for him.
This is just one example of the selflessness that helped Locker earn the Black R. RFA's Black R Award is given to student athletes every year that excel in their sport and as a leader. Locker is the 9th hockey player in the last 5 decades to earn it.
Nowicki gave me the Black R, and I think that was probably one of the best awards I've received so far.
Extra special for Locker, his dad won the Black R just over 30 years ago.
My dad got one when he played high school he played baseball, so that was a pretty special moment for us to share that.
Locker will finish out his senior year playing one of the sports his dad did as he gets ready for the next step in hockey, with hopes to play for Boston College someday. In Rome, I'm Zach Card, NCC Sports.
Just outweighted Huber, drags it across the blue and backhands it into the back of the net.